The trickiest thing with product market fit is like it's not quite like this binary thing, because you have it with one set of like customers, and there's this other graph like early adopter crossing the chasm kind of thinking. So you kind of have to like, for every piece of that graph, there's a separate product market fit equation. So it's actually like kind of a matrix rather than like a kind of binary thing. You could have it in a very, very niche set of people. You could have amazing product market fit, but like maybe it's just a tiny market, right? So it is like nuanced.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions people have about product market fit is once you have it, you'll always have it, right? That is not true. You can totally lose it. There's lots of ways you can lose it. People may initially think about competitors. That's actually the least likely way you lose it. I think the most likely way you lose it is as you grow, something about your go-to-market motion or the type of user you have, type of customer you have changes. For us, one huge change that's happened over the last few years is we don't one-to-one concierge onboard every single customer. We did famously in the early days do that, and that allowed us to make up for many shortcomings within the product. There was no first-time user experience, as a huge example. And now it's more like 60-40 or 70-30, depending on the week's self-service to concierge, simply because we are intending to grow so much faster these days. Every single customer that's ever used the product has been surveyed about 2 or 3 weeks in since the start of the company, because we're constantly making shifts to either the user or the onboarding experience. We're going to be fiddling with pricing this year. And each of these things can change the product market fit equation.
What I learned was people telling you their problems is usually very accurate, and people telling you what they want you to do is usually highly inaccurate. And so people have a very, anytime anyone has had a feature request, it's, like you give them a feature, they're like, what? Like, I asked for this? And you're like, yeah, you asked for this. Why do you want it? That's usually, for me, a much more informative question than, like what you actually want. And our team spends a lot of time thinking about like zooming out. People have asked for these 10 things. Are they really the same thing? Do we have something missing in our product? We've instrumented the heck out of our actual usage to match it up with what people are saying. So if any of our users are out there, like we listen to all of you. What we've learned is if we take everything verbatim, it doesn't seem to actually be what makes everyone the happiest. We've really learned to kind of weight different things differently and ask questions in the most helpful ways for us.